sidewalk and the street were covered in confetti. Cold, brisk wind cut through me like a dull razor, burning the little exposed skin I had left uncovered. The sun was starting to rise above the river, shining on the silver metallic buildings. Except for a few police officers and sanitation workers cleaning up the confetti, this new day of the new year in the big city was extremely quiet. As I cut the corner on the uneven sidewalk, turning on the 53rd Street headed west, the quietness of the city disturbed me. Somebody else, the city may just be as loud as any other day. For me, there was not enough noise or people around to make me forget about my post-traumatic stress disorder. In normal days, not holidays, I can keep myself busy. But when the city shuts down, my mind opens up. When it opens up, it is loud and clear. As I continued to head west, my brain kept shouting at me, "Wrong, wrong, wrong," was all I heard from the voice. The voice, that when it was quiet or I was bored, would come out from hiding deep inside my mind. I'd pause in 53rd Street, push up the sleeve on my winter coat and look at the time. "Damn," I'd say to myself, "only 8:30 in the morning." As I look back up for my watch, I see a young couple walking slowly, arm in arm, down the street, headed home from whatever New Year's Eve party they had been at all night. When you are young, all the possibilities are in front of you. When you get old like me, you see and feel the realities of life. I think about all my friends who have died over the years, and my mind spins out of control thinking, why would anybody want to celebrate and look forward to a new year? I continued west on 53rd Street. Since I had no plan and was just out for a walk, I decided to head down to the water. Most people are asleep on the first holiday morning of the new year. My mind doesn't let me sleep. Between the voices, thoughts, speeding through my brain, once my eyes are open, I am up. There is no sleeping with my PTSD. I stop at 53rd and 10th and grab a coffee from the Greek diner. Most would wonder why someone who couldn't sleep and has PTSD would drink the largest coffee they could find. Truth is, as much as my PTSD has gotten worse as I age, so has my attention deficit disorder. I am distracted constantly. In school, there were, and still are today, TV themes such as Gilligan's Island that play in my head on a continuous loop. In grade school, my teacher would call my name an hour into her lecture and ask me a question. For her hour lecture and putting notes on the chalkboard, I had not heard or absorbed the thing that she said. Another F grade B right at me. As I take a sip of the hot coffee, nice and slow as to not to damage my tongue with a first-degree burn, I feel relief knowing that the caffeine will start its magic, not stopping, calming all the TV themes in my mind and allowing my brain to focus just a little more. I arrive at the Hudson River. There is a cruise ship headed south to some exotic destination with happy partygoers fulfilling a goal or a dream first thing of the new year. I can feel the sun cut through the wind and slightly heat up the back of my neck, as if the sun is attempting to tell me that it controls time, and that time follows us and goes fast, very fast. As the sun continues to rise above my back, the cruise ship is almost out of sight. My coffee is 3/4 gone, and makes me question to myself as why I didn't get 2 coffees, not considering that I wanted to keep a free hand for the unexpected, and the second coffee would have been cold and bland by the time I drank it. Watching the waves crash and splash up against the rocks, I wondered to myself, what can I do to bring joy to this new year? Possibly the last couple of years I have been expecting the new year to bring me hope, to make things better. I question myself and ask, can I be better? I wonder if we expect too much from the new year. Every year there are highs and lows. The highs last for a second or two, the lows stay with us forever, piling up like garbage in a never-ending landfill. Some say to just let go of my PTSD, various things and situations that caused it. Focus on the highs, not on the lows. If I could flip a switch in my brain that allowed it to only focus on the highs, I would do it in a split second. I know the slow day will pass. To help myself, I need to get more involved. Volunteering at a food bank or other organizations may help. This spring, I will plant a tree to honor my friends who have died. Hopefully, not only will it help me, but it may bring joy to many others. I see a seagull swoop down to the river, possibly looking for food. The seagull comes up empty and circles around and dives into the water with a tremendous splash. I see a silver flash in the water near the seagull's beak and a small struggle. The seagull eventually wins and has breakfast for the morning. I turn around and head back into the heart of the city. It has been reinforced by the seagull that nothing is easy. Some say that there is no trying, you either do or you don't. I disagree. You have to try everything more than once. You have to keep fighting and keep pushing to get 10% of the 100% you put in. I hear and feel the city start to breathe a little more life. Today might be a good day, and if not, there is always tomorrow.